And tonight, still no official word on how many people immigration and customs enforcement officers arrested and detained during those raids in the metro yesterday.
ICE conducted raids at several locations, including apartment complexes. Denver 7's Brandon Richards spent the day trying to get answers to questions many still have about recent law enforcement operations. Brandon?
Yes, and we are still waiting to get more details from ICE about the number of people it took into custody yesterday. We're also waiting to hear how much the operation cost taxpayers and how many law enforcement officers participated. We know that federal law enforcement agencies are all working together. Today we confirmed the Drug Enforcement Administration, the DEA, took part in the operations, conducting a raid in Thornton yesterday. A viewer sent us video of that. Now, in addition to the raids yesterday, there are also still questions about the January 26th raid at a party in Adams County. The DEA said 49 people, including some with ties to a Venezuelan gang, were taken into custody. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Colorado declined to comment today when we followed up to ask how many people had actually been charged with the crime from that raid. We also checked with the Adams County District Attorney's Office to find out if they had charged anyone. They say no law enforcement agency, federal or state, has submitted any reports for them to review to make charging decisions. The special agent in charge of the DEA's Rocky Mountain Field Division offered this explanation when we asked him why there hadn't been any drug charges.
The truth is that there were drugs present and there were guns present, but that operation unfolded so quickly that when the lights came on in the club, all the drugs fell on the floor. So I can't charge a person with drug trafficking unless I can prove it was in their hands or in their pocket. And in this case, the weapons hit the floor, the drugs hit the floor. So no one was charged with drug trafficking from that incident, but there may still be other charges coming.
Now, he also told us there's a renewed sense of urgency with this new administration, and agencies have been told to work harder and work together.
Brandon, ICE says that one of the reasons they had to conduct these raids is because they aren't getting cooperation from local jails. So what kind of help do cities like Denver provide federal authorities?
Yeah, I spoke with Mayor Johnston about this recently, and he says that Denver does cooperate to some extent, like when ICE is looking for someone who's already in jail and about to be released. Here's how he explained it.
We don't ask for someone's status when they're arrested here in Denver. We don't report someone proactively to ICE when they are arrested. What happens is if ICE has someone they're looking for and they reach out to us because we have that person in their custody, we will notify them when we are planning to release that person. So if Mike Johnson's scheduled to be released Thursday, we notify ICE. He'll be released between 2 and 4 p.m. on Thursday. They could pick him up at that time, but we don't honor detainers. We won't hold someone for ICE. We won't proactively report them. But if they ask us for someone that we're releasing, we'll notify them.
Now, Mayor Johnston says he believes this strikes a good balance in making sure that immigrants aren't being unfairly targeted, but also making sure that Denver provides help getting violent people, violent criminals off the streets. And this is one of the things that will be discussed when the mayor testifies before Congress next month. Brandon Richard, Denver 7.
All right, thank you, Brandon. And digging into the numbers here, ICE deportations reached a 10-year high last year with more than 271,000 immigrants deported. Deportations were at their lowest in 2021 and 22 during former President Biden's first years in office. Now, we've included 2012 in this chart. That's the year that saw the highest ever number of deportations, nearly 410,000. Barack Obama was president.